Sam asked me do you have a testimony? I said, yes, but he didn't ask whether I can communicate it. And say, hit the target. I said, which target? So the theme. So this is the target, belonging through supernatural and relational experience. I know we can hit the targets in two ways. One is you mark the target and shoot, or you can shoot and mark the target. What is the easiest way for you? Right. Anyway, head, not a monk. We have a highest goal. Highest goal for time to Sri Lanka message after 250 years back. So other thing, I didn't believe in supernatural thing from my childhood. So they said he came with supernatural way, and no ship, no flight, no boat, but supernatural. Atheist. I became myself. I am a karma. So nothing else. Who am I? Why am I here? Basic question for anybody. So we have a friends, one earlier, we are colonized nation. We hate Christians. I don't like Tamil even. Today my wife is Tamil, I am a Christian. So, any Tamil people? Yes, many Tamil. Okay, Nandri. Okay. For Sinhalese Buddhists, I betrayed my religion, I betrayed my ethnic group, so worst enemy for them. So anyway, he became my Christian, my friend, because he didn't believe in God. Christian can become atheist, yeah. But he's a humble, nice guy. That's why he became a friend. Some Christian like that, humble and nice. Did I say some? I'm very sorry. Okay. So we pursue our studies. Then there was a rebellious group against government based on communism. There was a huge crisis. More than 60 young people, most of them university students, died, killed by government forces, day and night. So I was a victim because I was a university student. At that time, my friend shared the gospel with me, 4 spiritual laws, CCC, right? Christ Center Commitment, Campus Crusade for Christ people. So 4 laws, that. So I argued 1 year against Bible with him, but I couldn't attack his character. Because he became a Christian, born again Christian through Campus Crusade for Christ ministry. That relationship, because I couldn't give up him. I wanted to give up his message. I wanted to turn that man back to atheism. But I couldn't deny his life-changing experience. The moment decided to kill him because of Christian identity. I said, stop this. He said, even if they kill me, I will not give up Christ. I want to continue this. That is the message. I am willing to die for Christ. Not I pray I got the golden watch. Today's message is like that. Based on your watch, people determine your faith. Based on your car, maybe Lamborghini. Some people, they don't have anything food, but they have a nice car. Because people respect not because what you have in the stomach, what you have drive. So anyway, I became a Christian. Then same day, 1 o'clock I made sinner's prayer. I went back to my home. This is miracle. I don't want to believe in miracle. Supernatural thing. All by chance. One of my friend's brother, he was hospitalized. February 22nd, I made my sinner's prayer. February 19th, I was with him in the hospital. He was discharged. I went to visit his place to see him. He was on the bed because he's alcoholic, addicted to alcohol. After 3 months, he died actually. He was on the bed. I went to him and said, hello, how are you? He was pointing a book to me. Believe that book is a Bible. I tried to figure out how come he is pointing Bible to me. He is an alcoholic. I do know what is this book. He said, I don't know. Then why you decide to give me? No, because you like books. How did you get this? I am trying to figure out. People who share the gospel with me, maybe they ran before me and gave this Bible to this guy to give him. I try to reason. This is our problem in Christianity. We try to reason everything. So he said, no, I was in the hospital. Some people came. They distributed papers to others. One guy came to and give this book. He didn't. I don't know who is that guy. Miraculously, I got the Bible that day. The all money I criticized Bible. I criticized Jesus. Density is lesser than water density. Somebody understood that. Okay. So I ran with the Bible to my home. I cry. I don't know what happened to me. I read it, I can't understand. I have 2 minutes. Next morning, campus crusade person came with my friend. Hi brother, how are you? I'm okay. What happened? I said, for what? Yesterday decision? What decision? Our ego. I became a Christian. Because of this revival, they harassment government purposes. They want to kill me. They have put in the 18 people with me. The arrested people I met 2 weeks ago. He thought I'm that member of that movement. But at the time Christian, I have a New Testament, I share with gospel with him, the police officer. He was in the far away city. 2 weeks back, 4 a.m. Somebody's yelling, wake up, get up. T-56 in my face. The same officer. I don't have time to explain everything. I thought that day he came behind, he was following you, spying me. He welcomed me. They arrested illegally. 18 people were there, all to kill, because they recognized me as a leader of that movement. 8 a.m. he realized, oh, this is the guy. Why didn't you tell me so far? I said, I told everything with you. I told you everything. Who am I? My Christian conversion. Now I am preaching the gospel. This is my New Testament. I told you everything. Actually, they allowed me to take the New Testament to the cage. 1 more minute, 60 seconds. Because I kept the timing. All the preachers are angry with me now. More enemies. Okay. No one keeping time, I tell myself. Okay. So he said, I am going to release you. But you have to look after your life. 17 other people killed by government forces. Only the person there, that officer, because of that officer, I came to full-time ministry. I gave up my university career. I was doing my master in university. Last testimony. I stuck in COVID in Korea. Villa, 18 professors are living there with Dr. Eko. Nobody came to me except Dr. Eko. Calling, Sanat, I am coming with food. I will keep the door. After 5 minutes, you come and take. This is the relations. In COVID time, I realized all I value their individual life, not others. But she sacrificed something. I wanted to buy a shirt. This is the last, not last. I wanted to buy a shirt. Nobody dared to go to Ansan city. Korean people know Ansan. Finally, I give up. Dr. Eko called me. Sanat, I bought a shirt. Mistakenly, it is men, not a woman. Exactly my size. Exactly my size. Last one. Dicky Surfer. How many know Dicky Surfer? One 90 years old lady. Her son and myself, we both are students of Dr. Eko. Small world. God bless you.
I thought he was shy. The reason I stood up here because with a preacher like that, there's no time limit. Thank you very much. That's very touching and very insightful for us to hear that kind of testimony. The second person that I have to introduce is from Japan. Nobuyashi is a local pastor and also church planting center that he directs and run. Would you come and share your testimony?
Thank you. Yeah, it's here. Yes, I'm a very modest person, like most of the Japanese people. So I need to be quiet and stop speaking. Anyway, good morning. This is a great opportunity for me to be in front of you and giving some testimony from Japan. I was grown up in Christian home, and also my father is a church planter. He has been planting church himself, 7 churches in all over Japan, and also out of his ministry, more than 50 churches were born in Japan. But he passed away last December when he was 88 years old. And now he's in heaven. So I can say anything about him. I don't think he will be able to complain anymore. Of course, when I get to heaven, he might say, you shouldn't do that, But anyway, I will give my father's testimony because he was a Buddhist. He was born in 1935 when the World War II ended in Japan. He was 10 years old. So he went to high school, but he was from the very poor farming family background. So he had to work during the day, and then he goes to the school in the night. And so he was working at one of the law firm. I think he was thinking about after graduating from the high school, he wanted to become a lawyer. Going to the college, university, and so he was like an intern to the one of the law firm in where he was, and in that law firm, one of the lady, she was a Christian. She invited him to her church. Why don't you come to our church because you can learn English because the pastor is an American pastor. So, he wanted to learn English, so he went to the church. But first night he went there, the missionary told him this. So this is one of the way to evangelize Japanese people, okay? Church is not the place to learn English. So I'm not going to teach you English. So my father was a typical Japanese. This may be a test from the missionary. So he kept going to the worship service, prayer meeting, early morning prayer meetings. And so he went for about 6 months. The church accepted him. He became the part of the church family. Of course, he haven't decided. He hasn't committed his life to Jesus yet. But he has been going there. And no pressure at all. No missionary never said to him do you believe in Jesus? Otherwise you won't be able to come to church. But they accept him. And when about 6 months later, when he was at home, he was thinking about something. Then suddenly Jesus showed up to him. And that was the point. He decided to follow Jesus. And that was a life-changing experience for him. And so right after he met Jesus, and then he went back to the church and he said to the missionary, I believe in Jesus. Missionary was so surprised because that missionary, he didn't lead him to the Christ, but the God himself that showed up to him. So belonging and then belief. But through the supernatural way. And that experience changed his life totally. And after that, after he graduated from the high school, he went to the Bible college in Japan, and he started planting churches. And I was growing up in that kind of environment, so we move around all over Japan, planting churches, I have to change schools and, housing. One of his hobbies is changing houses. So, sometimes he came back from the church ministry, and then he said, "Well, we're gonna move tomorrow morning," something like that. So we are messed up anyway, But God is gracious enough to save us, save entire family, and his mother, which is my grandmother, passed away 102 years old. But the last 20 years of her life, she was very committed Christian. And then she was a very good witness to the older generation in Japan. So this is my father's testimony. But I think this is very rare occasion that God works through. And I think God has a purpose. But still, I think you need to pray for Japan. I really ask for your prayer, because still Japan is 0.5% the Christian population. And we are still under unreached nation. Japan, over 500 years of the mission history, but still we are under 0.5%. But I think God has a plan in last days. I think God is going to use Japan to spreading the gospel to all over the world. Pray for us. Thank you. On time?
Yeah, in this Seanet, this time we try to get you to be interactive, so that we know where you at and your thoughts. One more QR code for you. We have gone through so many things already. What is one takeaway? That means, what is one thing that you picked up already from the sessions that we have that I must state that I can use for working with Buddhists or another religious group that you have? We would like your thoughts.